by the end of this video, you are going to never have to send another cold email, another cold DM, do any cold calls, run any ads to bring in clients or low ticket business, whatever it is you're doing right now. Every single customer will now come from your personal brand as a warm, qualified prospect that is actually begging to work with you. They'll be pre-sold. They'll know a little bit more about your pricing structure. And on your sales calls or in your landing pages when you're trying to get them to purchase products, it's going to be such an easy sell to bring in business. It's going to be unbelievably confusing for you as to why you ever ran cold emails or cold prospecting before in the past. Now, I've been able to get tens of millions of views on my content just to show that I know what I'm talking about. 30 million views in a month, 4.2 million views in 60 days, 450,000 views in a month, 1.5 million views. That's my short form content. 12 million views on my long form content. Started this YouTube channel within our first 30 days, did 100,000 views, 28,000 followers over on TikTok. As you can see here, some more viral videos, and then this is my main YouTube account, 155,000 subscribers with millions of views, tens of millions of views across all of my content. I understand the system, I understand the algorithm, I know how to go viral, but I also more specifically want to go in this video the types of funnels that you should be building out, how to actually focus on creating short form content that brings in business and long form content that brings in business. I don't want to talk about how to actually just create content that goes viral and gets views and vanity metrics, because that's worthless to you as a business owner. So if you want more information about how to build a personal brand to this level, build a multi six-figure a year business, extremely high profit margins, doing what you want and travel the world, just click the link down below in the description. I filmed a whole video that will give you a little bit more granular detail that might help you specifically. So that's the first link down below in the description. So I want to talk in this video about short form content and long form content, but more specifically how to use your personal brand to bring in business, right? You should be seeing dollar signs in your eyes right now. This is not talking about how to actually go viral and get views. So if you're not a business owner and you're not an entrepreneur that's looking to build a personal brand, this video is not for you. But if you do want to start optimizing your business or even launching a business from a personal brand, this video is for you. So I'm going to split it into two parts. First of all, I want to just present a little bit more about myself, take you through my content and my personal brands, and then I want to talk about short form, then long form. So my name's Matthew. Make sure you click the subscribe button down below. Drop any questions in the comment section if you have them. I have got multiple different accounts that we run for my main business. Now, my main business right now is helping entrepreneurs and business owners like yourself scale through low ticket monthly subscriptions and then also through personal brand building. So it wasn't always like that. I originally started with my YouTube channel over here, Matt and Seb. It's a photography YouTube channel, and basically I just produced lots of videos that help people with videography, editing in Photoshop and Lightroom, and we used to do a little bit of tech reviews as well. And as you can see, 600,000 views, 3 million views, 3.7 million views, 227,000 views, 168,000 views. We did very well off the back of that. And when I was this age, we were posting content, getting 600,000 views on the videos. I started noticing that there was a market to launch a business off the back of my content, and that was when I was about 19 years old. That's when I was able to launch my first online e-commerce business from my content, and we did very well with that, did multi six figures. And then I realized that the power of building a personal brand and actually selling products through content is by far and away the best way to bring in business. And that is now where I transitioned from this YouTube channel that got 12 million views to helping other business owners and entrepreneurs do exactly the same thing on short form content and also on long form content. But perhaps what's more relevant to you now is this channel, which I launched literally about 30 days ago, which was able to teach people how to build personal brands and monetize it through subscription businesses. And as you can see, literally in the last 28 days, I haven't posted in the last 3 weeks, but we've still done 43,000 views. I think the lifetime on this account has been 150,000 views, and this is across short form content but also long form content, and how I'm able to build this and start monetizing it. I want to specifically talk about long form content in the format of like this video that got 726 views, but actually got about a 10 to 15% click-through rate from this video, and actually brought in 2 high-ticket clients and now pay me over $1,000 a monthly recurring revenue just from 2 clients from this one video alone, and how I was able to structure this video and bring in that business. And both of those sales calls took about 15 minutes each with just a follow-up through text, and then those people went on and paid the invoice. Okay, cool. So now you know that I know what I'm talking about with my long form content. I want to show you my TikTok account. So if we go over here to my TikTok, as you can see here, 28,000 followers. A lot of my content has got millions of views, but we also have short form content that gets only a few thousand views. But every single video that I've produced is specifically designed with one purpose in mind, and that is optimizing revenue. That is not optimizing views. And this is a big mistake that I see a lot of people that build personal brands fall into the trap of. Optimizing for views is important, but until you have a funnel that converts and you have a sales strategy and a marketing funnel that's actually like performing well, you do not want to be getting views, because you're just going to be completely misinformed on the metrics that you should be optimizing for, right? Because the way that short form content works is if you go viral, you are throwing a very wide net and you are attracting pretty unqualified people that aren't designed for your offer, because you're not structuring your content in the right way. So let's talk about short form content, long form content, how you should create the content, what goes into it, what actually leads to the click, what actually leads to the sale, how you get people from the platform into buying customers, and then what I recommend in terms of products that you sell for each platform. So let's start off with short form content. Now, with short form content, it is vitally important that you spend pretty much all of your time working on the hooks. You've heard this multiple times before. So these are some of the best hooks that you can use. This comes straight from my paid program, by the way, so you're getting a lot of free source here, so pay attention. The reason why the hook is so important is because on short form content, the way that it delivers your video out into the algorithm, especially with TikTok, is it chooses 200 people out of random, pure just random people, and then it's going to see whether or not they show any interest in it, and then if they do, it's going to push it out to more people, and they care about watch time and then retention. If your retention graph is like a vertical drop off in the first like 1 second, then people are not paying enough attention to your content, they're not interested, they're going to skip past, and they're not going to actually watch your content, and they're not going to push it out. So the hook is going to capture people's attention, but you really want to be focusing on symptom aware, top of funnel kind of content. And what I mean by this is you've got an awareness funnel, right? Symptom aware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware. And I talk about this in pretty much every video that I produce, but this is where we optimize for reach, right? We call out a symptom that exists in the marketplace, and we ideally want that symptom to be around our industry that we're in. So for you guys, it's probably entrepreneurs and business owners. It could be literally anything, but you want to be talking about problems and pain points and issues that people feel. And the reason why I say symptom is because a headache is a symptom of being dehydrated. Dehydration is the problem, but if we call out a video that says if you're dehydrated, it won't do as well than a video that says if you have migraines all the time, if you suffer with migraines or you suffer with headaches, right? Because the symptom is a broader market that people understand. Now, your job as a marketer and a business owner is to take people through this awareness funnel until they know that you have a product. And then if you do this correctly, you highlight their symptom, you educate them on the problem that they've got, you present the best solution for that problem. They are then pre-sold into what your product's going to be. Then you just tell them that you have a product and an opportunity to buy from you. You soft sell your price, and then they come through, and then they'll actually just go ahead and buy. It's literally that simple. So when you're actually posting content, you really want to be focusing on reach on the top end, right? And what I mean by that is when you build out your hooks, you want to have the first second of your hook is going to be some form of shock factor, like, oh my God, I can't believe I found this right now, or stop what you're doing right now and watch this video, or oh my God, holy shit, something like that. That is a scroll stopper. That's to keep them actually on your content. So a fine example of that is this video here that got 30,000 views.
Not fucking good news. If you have any money, this is really not fucking good news.
So that is a scroll stopper, right? This is not fucking good news. That's going to stop people from scrolling. That's going to be people's attention, and they're going to want to go through and continue watching that video. Then the rest of the kind of sentence should be some form of entertaining hook or some form of negative hook, talking about something that is actually capturing people's attention. Now, an entertaining hook is something like, this is super unethical, this is illegal, or it's just entertaining people in the form of like a challenge. Think Mr. Beast. Negative hooks always do very, very well. This captures people's attention really quickly. Things like haunting new footage shows, or terrifying moment, a 16-year-old kid, or I was innocent but it cost me £500,000 to prove it, or man forced to sell the home, right? Look at news articles. All these like things that you see online are really good at portraying negativity, and just literally just copy those. A double hook is really important. If you find a trending topic or something that's going viral at the moment, try and tie that to your industry. So for example, for me, 2 viral videos that got over 1 million views each. When vapes in the UK were banned, I said vapes have been banned, and here's how you can use that to become a millionaire. Right, then I started talking about supply and demand and building a business. Same thing with A-levels. So if you can try and build a double hook, because this means they now want to watch, why are vapes banned? I didn't hear about that news. That's insane. I want to watch this. But they also now want to know, okay, now they know that vapes have been banned. Now they want to know how they can use that to make money from it. So that's why there's like 2 reasons why they should watch the video. Trending hooks, if you can find any trending topic that's newsworthy, for example, this topic here was newsworthy, it was trending at that moment. Same with when Instagram went down, that video went viral, because it's newsworthy and people are already searching for it. So that's going to give you a really quick in when it comes to actually posting content and getting viral views. And then ultimately going for something broad. Anything that's like mass appeal, like flying on a plane, is going to do well, because most people have flown on a plane before, or they've been driving, or they've been like, does anybody walk around with like the toothbrush in their mouth when they're on the phone? Everyone seems to do that, right? It's a broad appeal. If you ever wondered why airplanes hold their fuel in their wings, everyone probably either knows that exists and wants to find out why, or they don't know it exists, but they've flown on a plane before and they've always wondered it, right? So those are broad appeal hooks that get people's attention. So you want to spend a lot of time on the hooks to optimize for reach, to get those views in, and then you want to tie it to your business or tie it to your offer, and then present some form of problem in your marketplace, present your unique solution as a business. So you should think of it from the bottom funnel up with your content, or for your product is, work out what your product is, what specific solution is it supplying, and what specific problem is it solving, and then what symptom do people feel that problem gives. Then just kind of push people through this funnel in your video. Okay, so present your unique solution, and then always be selling. Every single one of your videos should have a call to action at the end of it that pushes people somewhere. Now, I recommend, if you're new or if you haven't got an offer right now, and you're thinking about building something from TikTok or Instagram traffic, I recommend using a low ticket subscription offer. if you want to build a subscription offer, the reason why I say that is because you stack monthly recurring revenue and it's easy to sell. It's passive to sell through short form content, and the quality of leads aren't that great. So with short form content, you will attract unqualified prospects because you're throwing a net around like 50,000 people and you've no idea whether or not they're going to be qualified or not. So you don't know whether or not they're going to have the money to buy, and it could just mean you're filling your pipeline of your high ticket offers with just unqualified prospects. That's just a waste of your sales team's time, which is why I recommend selling a low ticket product, giving them high value, and then giving them the capability to ascend into higher tier products if you have them. So having an ascension package behind the low ticket offer is always good. Now, each short form video always needs to have a good hook with some form of payoff. Okay, now a visual, audio, and a written payoff. A visual payoff is, for example, if I'm standing there with an axe trying to cut down a tree, you know by the end of that video you're probably going to see the tree fall over. That's a visual hook that's showing that there's going to be a payoff to the video. Then I should say something at there should be a written hook, which is also hinting at the payoff, which is that was like, I can't believe, oh my god, the house is going to get crushed or something like that. Like, oh my god, it nearly hit the house. Now I want to see the tree fall down, but I also want to see it nearly hit the house. All right. And then in the video, I'm going to say, right, I've got to cut down this tree, but we need to make sure it doesn't hit the house. Right. That's going to be my visual hook, my written hook, and my audio hook. And that all provides a payoff, which is why people are going to want to watch to the end using the hooks that I've given you up there. Then you've got to give them reasons to stay until the end. Why should they watch to the end, which is part of the payoff? Entertain them and educate, and then also have a soft written hook throughout, and a soft written, soft written sell throughout. Right, so you'll notice in a lot of my videos, I always have some form of written reason why you should buy my products. I'm trying to find an example here. Let's have a look at this one.
This is by far the and expressed interest in buying.
Not all of them have them, to be fair.
All right, stop.
But like some form of written hook that is like, written sell is like trying to get them to come back and actually. Here you go. If you want to do the same, click the link in my bio and I'll show you how for free, right? So I haven't said click the link in my bio, but that's already showing at like 20 seconds into the video. There's already a written text that's telling them to go to the link in my bio. It's always good to have soft hook, soft sells throughout the video, and then a hard sell at the end, which says if you have this problem and you're looking for a solution, click the link in my bio. I filmed a free video that will show you how to solve it. Then you're going to get the click. You're going to get people off of your platform onto your landing pages to start selling them. Now, each video should highlight a very specific pain point or present your solution and market your product. So your content in total, you should have some very top of funnel videos, some middle of funnel and some bottom of funnel videos, but each video itself should take people through an argument as to why they should buy your stuff. Right, so you should present a problem in one video, present a solution in that one video, and then mention your product in that video. Now, the landing page itself, the funnel itself, is a really simple thing. We can film a longer video on this. If you've got any questions, just drop them in the comment section and I'll film a video on it. But basically, you want to get the click. You want to do a simple landing page with a VSL or a sales page and a VSL on it, which is what we've got at the moment. Then you want to stack the value, build the value of your product, and like actually show people behind the scenes of what they're actually going to get. I recommend selling a low ticket subscription. We're talking like $50 per month to like $120 per month, like low ticket subscriptions. Beyond $100 a month, really, you're getting into the mid ticket range. So this is like low ticket products. Then focus on customer lifetime value, making sure people stay for 6 months. So you end up getting $600 or $300 per customer, even though they're a low ticket product, which means you end up like getting them to the point where they're paying you nearly as much as your high ticket clients. Build loyalty and show expertise in your content and also on your VSL, and then make sure you have some form of way to elevate those people or send them into a high ticket offer. Now, that's what I recommend running from your short form content. And the reason why is because it's very difficult to get high engagement. So for example, this is Hotjar recordings of one of my landing pages, and you'll see here, every video that is 7 minutes long or 2 minutes or 1 minute long, like the really short 1 minute long, not videos, but people that are spending this amount of time, 1 minute on my landing page, most of these people have come from TikTok. As you can see here, TikTok, right? They only spend 1 minute on my landing page. The conversion rate is not great from these people. 17 minutes, most of these people come from YouTube, okay? You can see its landscape. This person has obviously come from YouTube and they spend 17 minutes. This guy spent 70 minutes on my website, okay? And some of these people have actually gone through and bought. So your low ticket subscriptions, because people that come from your TikTok content are going to spend less time on your landing pages, they're not going to convert to higher ticket clients. So it's better to sell a low ticket product. And that's kind of proof of how long they spend on the landing page. Now, when it comes to long form content, you want to take a completely different strategy. With long form content, I recommend a high ticket funnel. Okay, so long form content, you really want to focus on finding your market. Don't worry about going viral. It's better to get like 1,000 views or 2,000 views on a video and be in a really clear marketplace and show your expertise than it is to get 20,000 views or 100,000 views in a video that's really not bringing in high ticket clients. Now, the reason why high ticket from long form content works so well is because you have the ability to showcase your experience, let people know that you can actually help them, show them that you know what you're talking about, and demonstrate that you can give them actionable advice in a 60-second video or a 20-minute video, sorry. So then when they do actually pay you for a high ticket consulting, then they know that they can get way more value because it's tailored to them specifically. All right. So provide actionable advice to the general population. So if you want specific help, click the first link down below in the description. For example, like for you, if you're watching this right now and you need help building a personal brand, you need specific help for yourself and your business, you can book on a call by clicking the first link down below in the description. And you can, if you want, you can become a client of mine, right? That's what that's there for. Now, so for me, right, so my market is I want entrepreneurs and business owners. I want people that are actively running a business right now that are looking to build a personal brand and get away from cold traffic and stack monthly recurring revenue. That's my target market. I don't want entrepreneurs, people that just see the flashy Lamborghinis and cars and they want to become an entrepreneur. I want high ticket qualified business owners through this personal brand here. My short form content, I want those lower quality, just mass market kind of products because it works better with that anyway. So you want to provide as much value as you can in long format. Do a soft pitch for your product within the first 60 seconds. So if you notice, if you go back to the beginning of this video, in the first 60 seconds, I gave a soft pitch and said, look, if you want me to help you build your own personal brand, click the first link down below in the description and I'll show you how. That was a soft pitch. It wasn't me like hard selling my product, right? Then you also want to make sure your videos are all structured as some form of VSL. Again, highlight some form of problem at the beginning of your video, which you'll notice I did at the beginning of my video. Present the solution, demonstrate that that solution exists, and then educate for the rest of the video. All right, that's a VSL, and then give them a call to action throughout the video to go ahead and book in a call or go through your funnel. So that's what your content should kind of be. Very different to your short form content that's designed to get views. Now, in terms of the funnel, I would focus on high ticket clients. I'd focus on a consulting offer. I wouldn't focus on a done for you offer just because it's more scalable doing consulting. You can make much more profit. You can have a team of like 1 or 2 coaches that work full time just doing coaching calls and consulting calls. You can completely remove yourself from the business and you don't have to do any service delivery. It's just the consulting. So I'd focus on building a really qualified audience with people that you know you actually want to work with. Forget about doing millions of views. Focus on getting 1,000 to 5,000 views per video, hyper qualified targeted market that you can sell to, because 5,000 potential business owners watching your content that might want to buy from you is like far more valuable than 50,000 just wannabe business owners that have no money. All right, so that's what I'd recommend doing. Do a soft call to action at the beginning of your video, which is what we already mentioned. Showcase your expertise. Demonstrate that you know what you're talking about, right? Which is why when I said I've got 12 million views on my main account, 100,000 views in my first 30 days on my second account, 30 million views in a month, I've built my personal brand and I run a multi-6-figure year business just from my personal brand. That's me demonstrating my experience and showing you that I know what I'm talking about. Right, and I'm taking you through live screenshots and like actively showing you inside of my accounts to prove that. Okay, hold literally nothing back. Don't worry about teaching, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to high ticket, you're not necessarily selling the information. What you're doing is you're helping people specifically with their problems. So if you're watching this right now, you have your own specific problems, and this will probably give you some guidance, but you want more specific custom help to you because you have your own issues and your own problems that I might not have covered, that we might not know yet, or there might be a specific strategy for your type of content or the position that you're in or your products that you're selling that could be different to what I'm recommending here. And that's where people pay you. They don't pay you because you're holding back information, right? So they're paying for that personalized help. So hold nothing back, provide actionable value, don't entertain, showcase proof and case studies, and then soft touch on your pricing as well. All right, so as long as people know roughly that like you have a high ticket business. So I mean, like I said that at the beginning of this video that we got 2 clients that came on that paid $1,000 a month each. That's roughly the price of our program at the moment, right? We have slightly different packages depending on what you need, but then they kind of roughly know the pricing of your program. So when it comes to the sales call, the objections don't really exist. It's like, okay, cool. Do you have space to work with me or not? Like we literally limit the amount of people that we work with because at the moment I do all the one-on-one coaching. It's all me. It's one-on-one consulting. There's none of my team that really do it, which means that I'm capped at the number of hours I've got in a day to work with people. So we literally just turn around about 50 clients a month, just because I don't want to start working with high ticket. I want to build this as a long-term business, all right, at the moment. So soft touch on pricing, and then call out your audience as well. So at the beginning, you'll notice that I said, if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, that's who I want to work with. And I actively called out people that I don't want to watch this, right? I said, like, if you're an entrepreneur and you have no idea what you're doing and you're not running a business, this is not for you. I'm not going to show you how to get millions of views like Mr. Beast. This is how to build a personal brand and actually help it grow your business. So I'm calling out who I want to watch this video, and equally as important, who I don't want to watch this video. And then throughout the entire video, I always ask for engagement, like leave any suggestions in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, because that is all going to make sure people actually come through onto my landing pages and actually buy stuff, and they're engaged because we're going back and forth and having conversations in the comment section. Now, in terms of the funnel, it's very much the same as the funnel down here, right? You want to get the click, You want to send them to a landing page with a VSL that sells your offer, but rather than selling an actual product where they check out and they go to a checkout page, you're sending them to a booked call funnel where you can then take sales calls. And sometimes if you're getting a lot of traffic, you want to run them through an application funnel and say, look, like, give me your socials, give me your website, how much revenue you're making at the moment, tell me more about your business. And then if you're a good fit and you qualify, then we'll send you straight to the calendar, right? Or if you're not getting that much traffic, just send them straight to the calendar, just put a few qualification questions on the calendar and then cancel any unqualified calls, which is basically what we do at the moment. All right. So, I mean, that's like fundamentally all it is. And like, just for metrics, just to let you know, like I said, I got 723 views on that video. We got 2 clients that pay me now $2,000 in MRR from one video. They got 700 views, right? So it's not difficult to bring in clients and then just slowly increase your price point. That it took me 20 minutes to film that video, 20 minutes to film this video, posting it, and it will bring me in revenue. It's by far and away the easiest strategy to bring in business every single month. Just don't willy-nilly just post content. As long as you have a system and a strategy that you're following with your content and your marketing and your business, you're going to bring in business, you're going to bring in revenue, and you can make a lot of money. So hopefully this has been valuable. If you've got any questions or if you need any more help, if you need any more one-on-one help custom to you, obviously you can book in a call and we can see if we're a good fit to work together. Like I say, I do turn away like 50 odd people a month just because I don't have the capacity to work with people. So let me know whether or not you do actually want to work with me and if you're serious, and then drop any questions in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer and give you some more help. And obviously subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.